how to use LinkedIn to your advantage. Okay, so before beginning with this, I would like for you to go back to my previous video, which is on building a personal brand. That will definitely give you an idea about why is it important for you to use LinkedIn. But don't worry, I'll definitely try to explain you in the best way possible in this one. So the best part is that there are more than a billion people out there on LinkedIn, but only 2 to 3% of them are actually creating content. So it's high time for you to use this to your advantage, because I have saw so many of my peers, friends, and people in my network who have secured their first job, their first internship, their first client, or so many opportunities out there just through being there on LinkedIn, optimizing their profile, putting out the kind of work they do, and connecting with people, sharing their knowledge. And that's all that's needed. And I would not deny saying this, that I have learned more from LinkedIn than what I have learned from my entire college life. And this is a mind-blowing thing, because of the fact that there are so many opportunities out there waiting for you to grab them over, just by being there, just by creating your content, and building your personal brand out there. And I think that LinkedIn is the best platform which you can utilize in today's day to build up your personal brand. So let's begin with this. I'll share with you 5 steps to LinkedIn the right way, and get the most advantage out of it. 1. Make a findable and visually appealing profile. It's high time you go onto your LinkedIn and first remove that looking for opportunities, just posting that looking for opportunities in this particular domain. No, that's not the right way to do it. Because trust me on this, whenever you apply to either to a job role, an internship, or any kind of career advancement out there, recruiters mostly go on to check out on your online presence, and if you have created something extraordinary out there, and if you have LinkedIn and you are creating content out there, that definitely gives you an edge over the others and makes you stand out. And I think no one would want to miss out on that opportunity, right? So yes, it's high time you create your profile in the most appealing format. The simplest way for that is 1, optimize your profile. It should reflect a professional photo wherein 50-60% of it has to involve your face on it, and the rest one contains your body, or the background. So that's the way a professional profile should be created. The banner, you need to create a highly optimized banner which contains and talks about the kind of work you do. Maybe you help people out there with some of your services, some of your work. Maybe you're learning something, maybe you share content around something. Just write that out there in the right way, and make it a bit more eye-catchy and appealing. That's all that's needed. And then the headline, make it a bit intriguing. Write it in a different way. Don't just go on and write I'm a marketer. No, write it in a different format. Use good copy. Maybe create or write something which intrigues some emotions in the mind of the reader, and they are interested in your profile to learn more about you. And then comes up the featured section. So this section should contain at least 1 or 2 good templates, and which actually talk about maybe some of your, so people who do not really have much time to go through all of your posts, you can feature them here. You can just feature them here, and most of your maybe achievements, accolades, any kind of recognitions you have got, or some of the client testimonials, something which you would like the person to know about you first, on the first instance, whenever they reach out to your profile. So you can just feature them all on your featured section, and that's all that's needed. After that comes up the about section. So in the about section, it make sure you do not make it in that way that it's tough for the reader. It has to be a bit more eye appealing. Leave some spaces, some white spaces really help well. You just can't go on to write that I do this, I learn this is. No, it has to be a bit more catchy and appealing. Do let me know if you want a detailed video on this. I'll definitely try to make one in the comments below. And yes, just make sure to put it at least that it comes up under the entire mobile screen. And if a bit longer than that, definitely works. But yes, just make it a bit more classy, interesting for the reader to read, and that the reader wants to know more about you after going through your about section, and some of your content out there. And then after the about section, experience section. So you need to share what all you have done over the years, maybe your basic education, after that where you graduated from, some of your internships, anything around the experience part, whatever you do, just try to mention. And don't just write that this year to this year, this particular internship. Try to elaborate a bit, even 4 to 5 lines of that works, but try to describe a bit about, what are the things you learned from there. Because whenever someone comes up to profile, they definitely check out what experience do you have, which niche you actually work in, and they will definitely try to see if you are a good fit for them to collaborate with, or work together. So definitely use this to your advantage. After that section, come up the review section. You can definitely take some recommendations or reviews from some of your previous clients or people you have worked with about the qualities you have around work. And those are the things which people definitely check out on. Get yourself, your profile endorsed with some of the people. So these are the things which a person looks out whenever they want to see whether or not you're the right fit. Once you're done with these, it's high time you start creating content about whatever you are learning. No matter what you are learning, it just try to give it a professional edge to it. Maybe if you are learning coding, if you are learning to create some websites, creating content, you putting out YouTube videos, you can talk about any particular platform, anything out there which you are learning or upskilling, or which might help some of the people out there in some way or the other. Just start creating free content out there. And don't make it so much long. Keep it a bit short. Keep it just the size of your screen of your mobile phone. It should come under that. And keep the sentences short. Try to learn basic copywriting techniques if possible, but if not, just try to make it a bit eye appealing. It has to have some of the white spaces in it, so that people do not find it very much problematic to read through that. And it has to be a bit interesting. Maybe use some storytelling techniques. A lot of it comes into account whenever you write content. So maybe I'll definitely try to create videos around that. If you want, do comment that too in the comment section below. I would definitely like to know. And yes, start putting content out there. With the content, it has to have your any kind of your professional image, or maybe any kind of you working out there. Maybe any of your selfies also work, but definitely you, because it's your personal brand. People want to see the real you. Try to share some of your experiences from learning something from scratch to reaching a certain height, from failures to success. Maybe try to show your journey, a lot of it which you can share out there. Connect with more and more people, read their content, connect, engage with them too. Use your LinkedIn to showcase everything that you cannot mention on your resume. So whenever you're looking for some opportunities, maybe in getting a job or securing an internship or anything out there, so there might be things which you can't really include in your resume, because it basically has to involve what the kind of experience you have had, some of your basic education and stuff like that. But having a LinkedIn profile wherein you are active, you engage with people, you connect with people, you have a good following, you have a good community, and you are out there putting and sharing your content, that definitely builds your credibility, your authenticity out there, your visibility. People are able to know and connect with you better. And recruiters definitely check out at least once on your LinkedIn, as in what do you do there. If it's blank and empty, that definitely doesn't give them an appealing vibe. And there's a high chance for someone who has their LinkedIn on which they create content to get hired than the one who has very well accomplished resume but a blank LinkedIn profile or no LinkedIn presence. I hope you understand that it gives you a lot of leverage. So yeah, just showcase whatever you wish to share, some of your personal growth stories, something which you have done out there, or maybe anything, some of your life experiences. People want to know the real you, and I think that's what makes this platform the most interesting one. You can be the real you, the raw you out here. You can showcase whatever problems you have gone through in life and how it has shaped you for the better, and now how you are evolving out of that. So yes, there's a lot of things you can do out here. Just connect with more and more people. There are a lot of founders, CEOs, CXOs, coaches, who are creating content, leveraging the LinkedIn to their advantage, and I think you can be one among them. With the coming time, you can understand your niche, and this definitely is of a lot of use to you. 3. When you have got a profile, now it's high time you start engaging and connecting with like minded people. So there will be a lot of people who with whom you would definitely want to connect with, like if you're particularly interested in some particular industry. So try to check out on the profiles of the industry leaders, follow them, follow their content, understand what they have been through, and how they have shaped themselves up over the years to what they are today. Learn from their experiences. You will definitely learn a lot, and it will be the most interesting journey ever, because LinkedIn is not like reading a book. No, it's you out there learning from other people, sharing your journey with them, understanding them, connecting with them, engaging with them, and getting so many opportunities on your platter. When you have a good community with you who supports you, that definitely helps. And the fourth one is engage, engage, engage. When you have everything set up, now you start creating content, it's high time you start leaving meaningful comments on the content with other people share out there in your network. Maybe some of the CEOs, founders, or the coaches which you have followed. You would definitely see great and very valuable content out there which can solve so many of your problems, maybe related to the career, maybe of your relationships, maybe of your own personal life growth, and a lot of stuff. So yes, there are people out there sharing so much of valuable content, and you need to start creating valuable content and then start engaging with others, start networking. Whenever you see a profile which is relevant to you, maybe you're interested in that person, learning about them, their journey, or maybe you can have some collaboration opportunities in the near future, go ahead and connect with them. After that, send them a personalized message. Don't just write, "Hi, I am interested in connecting with you." No, you have to tell them something interesting about them. Just tell them that I found your profile interesting, and I like the kind of content you shared yesterday. I totally resonated with you and would definitely like to know more about you. That's all that's needed. And just keep a bit of more conversation going. Whenever you leave comments on the content they share, try to keep them a bit open looped. So I try to ask some of the questions you have in mind about learning more about the kind of work they do, or maybe whenever you post something, whenever people leave some comments, appreciate you for the kind of work you do, just uh, be grateful for that, and start asking them some of the questions out there, just to strike more and more conversations, so that you become the talk of the show basically. In no time you will become a thought leader in your industry, and that definitely gives you a lot of advantages. So I don't think you would want to miss out on this. So it's high time you start using it to your advantage. The fifth and most important one, stay active on the site. You will have to engage for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour every day with the people out there, strike conversations, learn about them, share your content. And there will be people who would be needing any kind of professional help from you. So let's say you design very good websites, maybe you're learning very good coding. So there will be people out there who would be needing some of the professional help from you. Maybe there will be the founders or CEOs to which you connected, which were basically in your industry. So maybe if they go out to check out on your profile and see and like the content you're putting, they would want for you to work with them, or maybe create content for them, or just teach under their platforms. Any kind, it could be any kind of opportunity for you waiting out there. And I think this is the most interesting way for you to stand out from the crowd and be out there, because there will be so many opportunities. You will really be thankful to LinkedIn for all it gives you, just because you stay active there, create content there, build a community out there, and over time you will get to definitely learn a lot. And yes, consistency is the only thing in which most of the people face problems, because there is a lot of stuff going on in each person's life. But I think LinkedIning will compound for you over time, and it's not boring. Trust me on this, it's not boring. It's very interesting to start LinkedIning the right way. If you've found out the right people out there with whom you can connect, you get that extra leverage in your field, or the career you wish to grow. That's all that's needed. And I think this video did justice to what I wanted to deliver about LinkedIning. If you have any kind of other questions about learning more about LinkedIn growth, if you want me to create other videos on different sort of stuff, definitely I'm all ears. Please leave them in the comments below, and we'll meet with more of such content. So please go on to subscribe to my channel and share this with at least one person who would get benefited out of this. And I would love to know your opinions on this. And thank you so much for watching Read with Ayushi.